So guys, ready to get a handle on your life, find out what's going on, what your future may bring, what your past brought, want to see what you need to let go of so you can move forward fearlessly. Yeah, wouldn't that be lovely? Especially during these unique and somewhat challenging, major challenging times. Hi, Sam. It is so nice to see you. I love your last name, Ransom. That tells us you are worth a treasure. So that is exciting. So guys, tonight we are going to do readings from the Oracle, Joan of Arc, Joan of Angels. We'll see what we have to say to you. And for you guys, it should be really fun. So here's how we're going to do it. Oh yeah, so let me tell you about doing readings first. I have actually master's in counseling. I have been doing readings, coaching, and consulting my entire life. I think I was born listening to people. Couldn't help myself. It's because I'm an empath. I'm an oracle. I just am clairsentient. I know because I know because I know. And I love that when that happens. I'm also clairaudient. So I can hear, and sometimes I get it loud and clear. And it always depends on the night. Sometimes I get it as a clairvoyant and I see pictures of things. Sometimes I'll even smell something like my sister does when she smells our mother's perfume, our mom who passed to the heavenly realms. So that's how I work. I've been this way since I was very, very little. I've been in touch with the ETs since I was young. I've been in touch with angels since I was young. I used to lie in bed and look at the picture. I'm looking at Archangel Michael right now. But I used to lie in bed and look at the painting on the wall, and it would move. And these beings would show up in the paintings, and they would take me by the hand. And suddenly I was in the art and walking through pastures and talking to these beautiful people that they looked like people to me. And sometimes they were angels. Sometimes they were just well-dressed, beautiful, usually women. And what's so interesting about that is that I had no idea that this was anything special. And I always thought everyone was an empath, that they can understand what other people are feeling. But that's not so true. So if you haven't met me before, I am Joan of Angels. I also go by the name of Dr. Joan Hangarter for the years I've spent as a chiropractor. Also sometimes go by the name of Joan of Arc these days, Joan of Arc Angel, because when she comes through me and I feel her energy and I'm instructed to share her wisdom. So for instance, if you wanted to meet Joan of Angels, you could check out the event that I did live today, and you can, I think, see that on my channel. But that's an example, or you'll see some of the channelings on the YouTube when she comes through. All right, so tonight is a kind of paid event, meaning it's a free event for everyone. And if we have time and you're good people and you play with us and you have fun, then everyone will get a reading. So first of all, let us know where you're from. Now, everyone says, why do you need to know where I am from? We need to know where you're from because when we send out the miracle vibes and we send out and project light energy out into the world, which is going to happen no matter what as we raise the frequency here. It is a product of working with the angelic realms that we raise our frequencies. So if you want to do that, my friends, then when we know where you're from, what hometown, what state, it actually gives us a latitude, longitude on the ethereal realms. And so when we picture and do our global meditations, then it's easy for us to project from the center of the earth out to wherever you are. And then, just like a needle and thread, there's my dear friend Deborah, just like a needle and thread, then we will energetically thread all of those light beams, if that should make sense to you. And it's okay if it doesn't, it makes sense to me. So that's how we roll. Our dear friend Tina Marie has put, I think, in the comments the fees and what the readings are and the PayPal link. And so put the PayPal link periodically, Tina Marie, because I didn't pin it on the YouTube chat. So because I don't have the YouTube chat on. I have the other StreamYard, the other studio chat. And guys, it is a miracle to get started. Even setting this up, it looks so simple to just get a camera on this, but it took a little maneuvering. Tina helped me as we got started. All right. Sweet. So you're telling me all where you're from. And Tina Marie, she's going to let you know if you need to let us know. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually do the bowl. And as we do the bowl, we are going to ask for peace, blessings, love, and happiness for everyone. How's that? Health, wealth, and happiness. And really true miracles that manifest for you. And I get comments now on the YouTube. Someone had a miracle the other night. She didn't tell me what it was, but she thanked us for Miracle Monday and for that experience she had where her vibration got changed. My loved ones, all of you, it is all about the vibrations, the frequency, your frequency. How you take your frequency and you move it up the scale. I saw an icon the other day, and I may have saved it, but I don't have it up yet. And it talked about ascension. And it was a cone that went up like this. So from low to high. And it had tracks all around it. Going up and up and up and up. And that is the ascension. We don't go straight up because we still have these human bodies, but we do go in a circular motion around it, kind of like this bowl. If you can imagine just even going around through this bowl like this and going up and up and up and up. All right, so let's call on the light. And if anyone wants to have a reading and donate, that would be most appreciated. That's why we do this. We do this for several reasons. We do this, number one, because we are addicted to raising the frequency, raising your frequency, sharing wisdom and knowledge with each and every one of you. And that is a passion for me and for Tina Marie. So that is our why. Our why is that these readings, especially the deeper readings, that just the miracle card is pleasant, but the deeper readings, the 2-card readings plus the miracle reading, or the card reading plus the pendulum question, to get a question answered, is extremely valuable. And I think last week we answered a question with the pendulum, and it was well worth it to our dear friend Kay. So if you have questions that you really would like answered, that is really the purpose of tonight. Part of the purpose is to, at a less expensive cost, to give you an opportunity to get your answers. So I do hope that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons. Also, another reason I'm online tonight is that I'm moving in the next few months. And so I have so much that I want to share, and hopefully you guys are going to love. So for instance, this is a tote bag. It was originally $45. I have 3 tote bags. This one is the Krishna singing his magic flute, playing his magic flute. So I'm going to let it go for $30, but I actually have to charge you shipping because I discovered last week that the prices at the post office have gone up. So I'll split the difference with you. So it would be $35 plus $4 in shipping. So the tote bags would be $39 instead of $45 plus tax and shipping, which is what I had on my site. Okay, now why do you want the tote bag? I'll tell you why you want the tote bag. You want the tote bag because it's high energy frequency. When I'm on a stage and I have another person here, okay, right here, they're not here today, obviously, and I do muscle testing, I can literally strengthen their muscles and then weaken them, and then put on some Joan of Angel wear, scarves or totes, and their energy literally shifts to a 10. Unshakable. And then they'll be wearing this or the scarves like this, okay? And I'll have the audience send them negative vibrations. Sorry to say, it always is a iffy thing here. Send them vibrations that would lower their frequency. And when they are not wearing the Joan of Angels clothing, their frequency goes down. When they are wearing the Joan of Angels frequency, guess what happens? Wonder what happens. Let's see if anyone can guess what happens. Can you guess what happens? Deborah, can you guess? We have two Deborahs, I see. We have David. We have Emma. How nice to see you. We have one of you labeled as a Facebook user. That happens if you never signed up for StreamYard. And then we have Sam with that beautiful name of Ransom. So guys, is there anyone that's interested in the tote bag? All you have to do is say, Krishna playing magic flute tote bag. And then Tina will put the PayPal me in it. Perfect. All right. And here's the thing. They've been living in my soul. They have been living in my soul. Soul Whisperer is Audrey. Hello, 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 gorgeous. Audrey lives in Desert Hot Springs. I met her at a wonderful event. She actually bought my book that night. I'll never forget. And we just chat on Instagram. And she came and she got this deck recently as well. She's also an oracle soul whisperer. She's very soulful. All I can tell you. So actually, first thing I'm going to do before I do any readings, I'm going to put on my crown. What's an oracle without her crown, guys? Don't I look different? Can you see the energy now emanating from the crown? All right. I want everyone to take a deep breath with me. All right, guys, take a deep breath in and let it all out. So no one is supposed to be at my door. Take another deep breath in and let it all out. Mother, Father, God, we ask just now to be filled, surrounded, and protected with the light. We ask for clarity, wisdom, and understanding. We ask for compassion. We ask for love. We ask for wisdom. We ask for that which is for our highest good. To be surrounded with that wisdom, we ask the knowledge of that which is for not only our highest good, but for the highest good of all concerned. And we ask knowing that we are here and now at the exact right time in our destiny to do that which we came here to do. And knowing that we have been called to step into our destiny during these most traumatic and turbulent of times. No one is supposed to be at my door. So Tina, talk to them for a minute. Show the class. Who is at my door? Yeah, no, go away.
Sorry.
Okay.
So we were just talking about, Joan started the class on Monday, and it's a 4-week class. It's an awesome class. If you've never tried it before, she does things that are spot on. She'll do individual, she does group, and we talk to each other, and it's just in a private situation, but you go from there. You will really learn, and you grow from there as well. So, well, Jen's back, so I'll see you later.
I'm always happy to see Tina Marie when she's behind the scenes. I love that she's recently started coming forward, and we start to see her beautiful face. So thank you, Tina Marie. All right. So we're going to put this back up. There we go. So you can see. And yes, just bring myself back to center for a second. I live out in the desert. Really, no one ever rings my doorbell. I think he was a little surprised when I told him to just go away, go away, go away. Don't interrupt me, because I like to keep my space. All right. So I thought that because Audrey has a deck of these miracle cards, I thought that I would actually pull a miracle card for Audrey. And just because I feel like it and because she's so beautiful. So Audrey, Soul Whisperer, this is for you. I'm going to give you a miracle card. And on Instagram, if you follow Soul Whisperer, I saw her doing something with the cards the other day. She tagged me and it was really cute. So honestly, happy that she has these cards. So, we're going to give her a little reading. She is a soul whisperer. And what is a soul whisperer? Gosh, it's good when you hear your soul whispering to you. And when your soul whispers to you, that really is the voice of the divine. It's the voice of the master. And it usually has information that you can use to step forward with fearless courage, strength, confidence, and all the juicy things. Everything that puts us on that positive ascension timeline. All right, we're going to pull this card up. Well, I want you to know, Madam Soul Whisperer, that 2 cards came out. So we know, oh my goodness. When you see the cards. So the other day when my son was here, before I show you the card, I have to explain it to you because I talked about it today in the event I did. So when my son was here, I did readings for him, and we talked about major concepts. Speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth, having courage, not giving away power, really just soul concepts. And every time we would pull a card, it was as if Google was listening to us. So you know how Google will, what do you call it? You'll say something like, I need oracle cards, and then they'll present you with all these ads for oracle cards. Or like me, you say, I need a storage unit, and suddenly you're getting all these ads about storage units. Well, every card was as if Google had been listening to our conversations. They were that right on. And of course, the cards are not online. Google did not do this. It was source. It was that soul energy, that interdimensional energy, that what is in the air, what is in the frequency, what's in these interdimensional plateaus, right? So Soul Whisperer, who's whispering from a soul level to our souls, what would I pull for her? 2 cards. They're kind of similar. They're not. Interdimensional Angel and Interdimensional Gateway. Cannot make it up. So interdimensional angel, literally meaning that new ideas and opportunities are coming to you now. New ideas, opportunities for expansion. So you're actually stepping into a growth phase. In fact, I think we're still in a retrograde. I don't know if it's Saturn. I think it might be Saturn, but I'm hearing that in a couple of days, you'll actually experience it even greater. But you are in that expansion, my dear. But you are to think outside the box. So, and I know you already do think outside the box, but think outside even greater. You have unlimited possibilities and unlimited potential, and it's about to happen if it hasn't started yet. If it hasn't started yet, today is a day of new beginnings. So it could be starting. If not today, it's going to be the next 10 days for you. Isn't that sweet? So now, the second card was Interdimensional Gateway. So this says that you are actually going into a portal, into a new celestial dimensional realm of vibration and sound. Maybe you'll be doing more sound healing, more toning, more chanting, where it's going to be sight, sound, music, vibration, tuning forks that will align you. I'm hearing bells, things that actually literally align you from your crown down through your toes, because all is possible for you now. So these are really good cards. It's going to tune you up, put you into balance, so that the tones and the wisdom that comes through you are going to be of the highest frequencies, truly of a soul level, truly of those highest frequencies, my friend. So your angels are so with you. And yes, okay. Yes, your angels are so with you. You probably will be finding yourself doing sound healings for people, vibrational sound healings for people, toning for people. That is part of your soul work. They're telling me that soul whispering, kind of similar to what I do with fluffing up people's wings, but literally these whispers that you do have the potential to encircle and heal. They do. They're kind of akin to running Palo Santo around someone. That's what these soul whispers do. They go around. So guys, that was what we did for Soul Whisper. So as I said, we're offering, yes, I'm kind of getting you used to having readings with me so you can see how they align. We're looking to see if anyone would like to have one of the 2 card readings, the 3 card readings, the pendulum readings. Don't want to break my pendulum. Let's ask her if she's okay. So pendulum, are you aligned with Joan of Angels? Are you aligned with the energy of Joan Handgarter? No. So that's very, very interesting. I've never asked it before. It's aligned with the frequency of Joan of Angels. It's truly Joan of Angels. Are you aligned with the energy of Joan of Arc? Yes. So those are the energies that are working with you tonight. So Joan Handgarter, Dr. Joan, is really over there on the other side. You can't, she's been put away for the night. Oh, until she has to clean up after us. Okay. Yes, with laughter, I heal your soul. She does, and I think she does laughing yoga. So if you're in the mood for laughing yoga, which I have done once, which I found tiring, actually, it worked out my muscles to do that kind of laughing. Who knew? All right, guys. So yes, we are aligned and ready. Is there anyone else who would like to have a 2-card or a 3-card reading? Put your name down in here and tell us, yes, of course. And if you don't want that, guys aren't ready for those 2-card readings, I'm still ready to show you a few more things. So I was told to show you certain artwork. This piece is called Angels in the Garden. Isn't that sweet? Angels in the Garden. This piece, oh God, it's so funny. I was thinking about it and about this piece. And so I would tell you that for today, it would be $200 with tax and shipping. Now, shipping is huge these days. So if I told you that it took up a big part of that, then you'd understand, but it makes it more sense. So if you feel like you want angels in your house, this was an oil painting. It's an original oil painting, or a copy rather, a G-clay print of an original oil painting that I did. And then when I moved here, after I got named Joan of Angels, my guides told me that I had to put the angels in. So it has all those angels along with the energy of the flowers and some of the fairies that are in the flowers. So what happens when you have Joan of Angels art? When you have Joan of Angels art, it's just like wearing a scarf. Oh, now isn't this funny? So I actually have the scarf and I have the art, and I would sell them both together for $250. including tax and shipping. It's everything, but it's really beautiful. I'm going to try it on for you to show you. So the angels, as I said, it raises your vibrational frequency so that you are a 10 plus. Plus, you actually feel beautiful in these scarves. Whenever I take them to shows, they actually sell out in person. But see, look at the colors. Look at the colors. I don't have any more on order, nor do I know if you can even get them. I'm not even sure they're on that website anymore. I went through this thing that I took. I don't know what I was thinking, but I took a lot of the art came down. So this is what is designed to literally raise your frequency so high that miracles will emanate in your life, that your energy, your vibration will be higher. It's very pretty too. Look, I can see the colors. They're very, very beautiful. It's more like deep blue, kind of purples in here, greens. Yeah. All right. You like this scarf? I love it. I was playing with my sound bowl all day. All right. I'm reading that. That's beautiful. Soul Whisper, that is a beautiful painting. Thank you so much. I do. I feel it. Actually, the original is right behind the corner. You can't see it because it's tucked in on the other side of that door that you can see. So Soul Whisper, feel free to come over and check out the art. Come and do readings with me. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh, we could do joint readings with the miracle cards. Would that be funny or not? All right. And we're going to pick another person who's on the line to get a miracle card, because I said that everyone would get a miracle energy. And that is my gift to you and Tina Marie's gift to you. So we are going to pick Sam Ransom. And I'll tell you why Sam got picked, for two reasons. My dad's name was Sam. And anytime I meet a Sam, I think about my dad, although my dad changed his name to Sydney, because many people made fun of the name Samuel. I don't know why. I hope they don't make fun of you. He changed his name to Sid growing up. All right, Samuel. Samuel with hidden treasure, by the way. And drum rolls. Okay, you cannot see because this moved. Oh, because it's not up there. All right, perfect. Thank you, Tina Marie. I was wondering why I couldn't see that. So these two cards will move. It's an art form to set up the stage for this and to set up the platform. It's a little complicated and fun to set up and get it just right. I have an iPad in one corner. I have my computer in the other. Okay. I always like to pull cards with my left hand. My left hand is my receptive hand. And I think, I'm being told to pull it from the middle of the deck. Okay, good. So for Sam Ransom, angelic guardians, golden guardians are with you. You can see them in this card. The golden guardians are with you with their wands of protection and magic. Faith, confidence, and belief will bring about your miracles. And ask, and you will receive your heart's desires. So that actually has two components. Faith, confidence, and belief. Well, what do we know about faith, confidence, and belief? We know that for miracles to occur, we know that for transformation to occur, we actually have to shift our attitude and believe that it is possible for us to have good things. So that requires faith, because you have to change your mindset before you see it happen, right? That it's not the other thing that they say, well, wait till you see it happen and then you'll believe. Not in the spirit realm. You have to believe and then you'll see it happen. Now, is that true always? No. Sometimes, look, I've seen UFOs before I believed that they existed. I saw angels before I knew that we could call them. And I did. I saw angels in Damanhur. I saw angels in my bedroom in Costa Rica one night when I woke up in the morning. And if you should see them when your eyes are open, when you're coming out of a dream state, that's because they haven't left you yet. They they think that you're still in the dream state. So if you somehow unexpectedly wake up and you're dreaming about them, they could be right there with you. So that was quite empowering. So the card for you, Sam, is to be aware that you're not alone, that you have to practice the faith, confidence, and belief and the positive attitude, and then ask and you will literally receive your heart's desires. So when I finished the art and I had 33 paintings on the wall, and that story of how I began painting, a book fell off the shelf and it said, your call for angelic assistance has been heard. And that's the same thing as this, Sam. Your call for help has been heard. Ask more. And as we ask Spirit for help, let Spirit or Source or our guides know what we're willing to give back in return. Because when I lost everything and I was destitute and I was begging God for a miracle, what I was told was not why, because the why is because you're alive. And just because of that, miracles will manifest for you, just because you're alive, awake, and aware. But when we ask for Spirit and Source or God for a miracle, if we could focus on what we will give back, how will we serve? How will that miracle for us help serve humanity, help serve the greater good? What will we give back? So it's kind of like John F. Kennedy said, ask not what you can do for your country, ask not what your country could do for you, ask what you can do for your country. So ask not what your angels can do for you, ask what you can do for them. Ask not so much what God can do for you, but when you can do and give back, to raise that frequency so that when you say, thank you, bring me more, they go, oh yes, I'm going to bring Sam more, because Sam knows, Sam trusts, Sam believes. So that is the purpose of that card in your life. Very powerful card. We are not alone. Happy to see everyone here tonight. All right, so I'm going to take a deep breath of water. Going to ask my guides what they would like to have happen next. They're going to ask me to hold this very beautiful rose quartz heart. It is one of my favorite hearts. Oh God, are we really? Yes, we are actually auctioning her off. I guess auction's not the word, at $25. Tina's keeping track of prices, including tax and shipping on this one, because I think I could stick it in a tiny something and make it tiny. It's heavy though, but I will tell you that it has slept next to me for quite a long time, and it is a beautiful, beautiful quartz. Oh God, I don't even want to let her go. But I think that one of you might need her. One of you might feel the power and the energy of her. Remember, everything has been juiced here in the energy of the Joan of Angels sanctuary and spiritual, Joan of Angels gallery and spiritual sanctuary. Sometimes you can get it confused, especially when you're playing around the interdimensional realms. One thing I did discover is that Desert Heart Springs is what I call it, is the heart vortex of the world. So actually this beautiful, lovely crystal has been energized here in this Desert Heart vortex. So I'm just going to ask her, so are you aligned to the Desert Heart Sanctuary and the energy here in Desert Heart Springs? Do you carry the heart vortex energy with you? Are you ready to be released from this sanctuary? Are you actually ready to be released? I didn't ask her permission before we started. Are you actually ready to be released? Well, she's telling me someone's going to really want to have her. One of you is going to have to say, oh my God, I just can't bear it. I have to have her. That's what she's saying. So she only will be released if someone, is that true? That you'll only go to someone whose heart so aligns with you that you will be happy to go? Yes. So that thus speaks the crystal. You would have to want her so much, and I would have to actually ask her online to see if you're the one that she's calling. That's how crazy, wrong word. That's how powerful these oracle tools are. The art calls it's human and not the other way around. So if you see art that you actually can hear them, and you hear that sound, I have to have it, have to have her, then that is a call that you are hearing. All right, so does anyone want to have a pendulum reading? And we have the prices for the pendulum reading up above. Does anyone want that pendulum reading? And guys, by the way, share it out. If you don't mind, share it out with your tribe, with your friends. There might be people who are looking for the miracles tonight in their life. And you never know, sometimes one reading, sometimes I hear back from you guys that the one word I said that didn't seem so big and profound maybe to me was life-changing for you. So please share it out. Let us know if you share it out. And also, please like, subscribe, and share, especially if you're on the YouTube channel. There's a way to subscribe and then hit some button where you will be notified every time I go live. I get notified every time I go live, and then I just click the email, and it makes my life very easy. So yes, let us know how this is helping you. So yes, is this helping you tonight? Yes, no, maybe. I'll tell you why I ask you. It helps me to actually know if you're getting value from what we're doing. Because if you're not getting value from what you're doing, then why am I doing it? Right? Why am I doing it? All right. Well, Charity shared. So Charity from the UK will get the next reading. Is that fair? Of course it's fair. We're all playing in the same field. It is. So I have this in my left hand. We're going to shake up the cards a little, shuffle them. We're sending love to everyone. Thank you I forgot that I was, thank you for putting us on. That's the iPad sitting up there. You can see my bony knees. There was a nickname for me in my childhood, Bony Joni. Yes, my next door neighbor, who happened to be chubby Larry, can't believe I'm remembering him, used to call me Bony Joni. And it hurt, Bony Joni. I was kind of chubby myself, so I don't know why he called me Bony Joni. All right, so Charity in the UK, where my daughter lives. So I'm very partial to the UK, and it's probably your bedtime. Of course it is. We're going to pull this particular card for you. Aha. This is the painting behind me. The one up on the wall. It is the Divine Heart of Mother Mary. So she is called the Divine Heart of Compassion. And what does she want you to do, Charity? Well, you know, the name Charity means be charitable, be generous, be kind to other people. Well, she says be that to yourself. Charity first starts at home, and it starts with you. So be kind to yourself. And remember, you are perfect exactly as you are. So I think that's very interesting, Charity, because it's the divine heart of compassion, the divine heart of kindness, the divine heart of being kind to you. So charity begins at home. It begins first with you. So that is what your guides want you to know. And by the way, that big painting is also available for sale, of course, at a bigger price. These are all part of the original Earth messenger beings that came here as part of bringing messages to humanity from the divine, and all part of my very, very first show. The green painting next to her is oh my goodness, it's the Mother Angel. She has a great name. And of course, I slipped my mind, but she's like the great Mother Angel, the angel of mothers. She has a beautiful name. Of course, I'll find it. And she, by the way, is the heart of hearts. She has two hearts. She has the inner heart and she has the outer heart. So she is here to help remind you of your heart. So remember that. So clarity, a charity rather for you. Well, with clarity, charity, Mother Mary, yes, her heart, the divine heart of compassion for yourself, please. It begins with you. So thank you so much for having that reading with us and being here tonight. And remember, we can ship things to the UK. May cost a fortune. And or just so you know, I'm going to the UK in October, and anything can go with me in my suitcase to the UK. Isn't that cute? Can go with us. All right. So, and she lives in London. So thank you. Thank you so much. So let me ask, guides, should I do another reading? Should I actually do another reading? So you have to see me again. Perfect. Shall we do another reading? So is it a good time to still pick another person to do a reading tonight? Yes, I'm going to let Tina Marie pick a person. Although, guys, I am an angel, but I will tell you this. I am a fully embodied angel, an ascended master being. I also am an extraterrestrial being, and I am a 33 walk-in. That means I'm a level 33 of high frequency energies, and I've spent my lifetime pulling back those pieces of my soul, which is why I teach people how to pull back pieces of your soul so that you can remember who you are. A lot of the work I do, the soul awakening sessions, guys, are deeper than these readings, of course, and these soul awakening sessions are designed to help you remember, help trigger, help show you what you're here to let go of, what your challenges are. We talk about your relationships and your career. Time goes by very quickly, but your many major questions get answered. And then many people choose to do what we call soul awakening mentoring. And that is really important, soul mastery mentoring rather. And that is really how to walk every step along the way. And this comes from years of wisdom, this life, past life, and future lives, which we are all living together simultaneously at the same time. All right, so who are we taking for a reading? If you want a reading, put your name in it, and if you will get a miracle reading, as I have told people. All right, so I'm going to pick a person, and this is an old friend of mine, Deb. So Deborah, if you're here, we will absolutely do a reading for you. So post in the comments if you are here and if you would like a reading. And David, I'd love to do a reading for you too, and I'll take you next. Okay. All right. So Deborah, are you still here? All right, I'll take David, and if Deborah comes back, we will pick her. All right. So David. David is a very powerful name. And another Brit, someone else from England. How lovely. Well, you know, in my fantasy of fantasies, I'd love to have enough clients to do a workshop in London or in the UK. It would be fun. So if that interests you at all, reach out to me. Okay. So David, when I thought of David, I literally got this image of, there's a tarot card that is a cute young woman, and she's taking a ball out of the lion's mouth. I think it's like the sun card. I can't remember exactly which card it is, But what the image I had of you, David, was pulling something out of the lion's mouth. It was very, very profound. And so that tells me that courage, braveness, and radiant. So the beloved one is with you. That is Jesus, Sananda, Yeshua. Walk with me. I am by your side. Healing, compassion, and love within you reside. Share your heart. So that is a really powerful card. You also are not alone. You know, the beloved one is walking with you, whispering in your ear, giving you messages of hope, love, faith, confidence, and belief. But also that power comes through the meek. Power comes from, it's not the word submission that I'm hearing, but it comes through surrender. So ask and you shall receive. So this is a beautiful card to know that you're not alone, to know that the beloved one walks with you. So we so appreciate you being with us tonight. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Whew. All right. I can feel you all's energy. All right. Well, I have something else to show. This is a print. So last week I got requests for 5, and of these prints I sent out 4. So there is one more left. And this one I did charge $25. It includes tax and shipping. Of course, that's how I found out shipping was a lot more than I thought. But nevertheless, because I offered it for $25 last week, if you want this, let us know. She is the Rainbow Angel. And her job is to help rise your energy, rise your frequency, help you feel like you're seeing rainbows every day in every way. So she is a print, matted, beautiful mat, has a little Joan of Angels thing on the back, and we love her. Also on her crown chakra, just like I have a little crown here, she has little angel dust and a lot of energy right here going and connecting her to those inner portals. So I wanted you all to see that one. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. So that's a wonderful comment, Deborah. Thank you. So we'll also, because you were generous in your compliments, give you a miracle card as well. So a miracle card for Deborah Robbins. First thing they said was expect miracles. And the second thing they're saying is we pulled the card of Angel Runway. What does Angel Runway mean? Angel Runway means, so it's a painting I have in the other room. I was meditating on it today. And this painting, so the Angel Runway is how the angels maneuver as they get towards the heavenly realms, towards that portal when they go through. But here's the news about the Angel Runway. You cannot get on the runway if you have a lot of baggage. So Deborah, you're being asked to let go of anything that's heavy, anything that weighs down on you. As a matter of fact, everyone who's listening to this, you are actually all being called to let go of anything heavy, letting go of that which no longer serves you, free up your soul, free up your energy so you can do that which you came to do. So I get that's a really important message for you. You are being called. Change is in the air. You are moving forward. So say yes. So they're asking you to release the old so you can literally move forward fearlessly. And so it is. All right. Beautiful. That was a beautiful card, Deborah. I felt great energy for it. And I really loved sharing that card with you. And let's see if there's anyone else that we haven't reached. Jessica Rabbit. Wasn't there a character in a movie, Jessica? Margaret just joined us. Welcome to this show. Jessica Rabbit. Wasn't that a character in a movie? right? Yes, am I right that it was a character in a movie? Is that what it's called, The Fixed? Yes. Okay. All right. So for Jessica Rabbit, we are also going to pull a card for her right here, right here. The Eye of Heaven. Ah, this is one of my favorite paintings. I have a friend who met me because of the Eye of Heaven, I think, or something similar to the Eye of Heaven. If you see the card, you can see that you are being called by a ship, by that high vibrational energy. Your DNA is being actually transmuted as we speak, Jessica. That's what's happening for you. You are being awakened, energized, and activated. Expect miracles. So your job is to expect miracles, my friend. Yes, you are being called. Well, beautiful. Let's see if there's anyone that I've missed that hasn't had a card. Now, remember, if you want more readings, then check out the PayPal donation, and Tina's going to put that text back in the comments for you so you can just see it right in the comments. We're going to do a reading for Margaret. Margaret's one of my soul sisters. Margaret actually has this beautiful painting in her home. It has a little UFO in the corner. Only Margaret knows that now because she has the original. Okay, we're going to pull a card for Margaret. So, Angel Portal. Oh, it's a perfect card for Margaret. So, Angel Portal, this is the portal that the angels go through from the heavenly realms when they're coming down to earth. So, of course, they are being encouraged to just come on down here. But what that means for us is you're being told that it's time for you to step beyond the veil and literally spread your wings and do what you came here to do. Spread your wings and off we will sail. That rhymed with veil. Okay, time to remove the veil. And the veil is also a cloak. The veil is also like chains, things that bind you, things that keep you tied down, negative, repetitive thoughts and patterns. So you're being asked to remove them so that you can literally start to step beyond the veil, free your soul, unpin your soul, so you can be free to do what you came here to do. So in all of this, they say, no, do not pin yourself again. You actually know what you need to do to be free. Why? Because you have soul work that's still left unexpressed. Soul work that's even a bigger picture than the one you're in at this moment. And you need freedom to express that. And so it is. So we say, unpin those wings, everyone. Speak your truth and be you. All right. Is there anyone else I missed who would like a reading over and out? So guys, you've seen some beautiful art and some beautiful pieces. You're welcome to go back and listen to the replay on YouTube and see if there's any pieces that you do like. I showed the totes. Actually, I showed this tote. And I think that I gave a really decent price of $35 with tax and shipping, because shipping is expensive. This one is Krishna with the magic flute. This one is also a Krishna singing his song. So they're kind of two different energies. This is kind of a little bit more flamboyant in a certain way. This feels very sort of traditional Krishna, but I can tell you, I still have the tote bag that I picked for myself from years ago. And I have one left of the oracle. So, if you're not ready to buy the art, I will say this art is like having the art. This is the oracle. Isn't she beautiful? And she's a little bigger, but she too will go for $35. She's a little bigger than this one. I think she's a larger size. Yep, she is a larger size. But today, why are we doing this? Because it'll help us if the sanctuary gets cleared a bit. so I can step into the new. These are all, this even feels new. They've just been stuffed in and baking and percolating. So let me ask this question. May I? Is this the right time? Should I? Okay, so I'm asking a question about these tote bags. Would this tote bag be perfect for someone who is now on this chat? Would this tote bag actually raise the vibrational frequency of someone who is on this chat? The answer is yes. This one, especially, by the way, is the Oracle. And the Oracle, well, who's an Oracle? Joan is an Oracle. And this painting is almost a self-portrait. It carries much of my Oracle energy. So there is someone on this line. Now, isn't that funny? I could actually identify you, but I won't until later. Okay, so what I'm saying is that there is one of you that should have that tote bag. Right? Right. All right. So let's see if there's anything else I want to do on here tonight. I've shared with you miracle messages. Yes. I have shared with you beautiful, beautiful tote bags and art. I have shared with you some wisdom about, this art of remembering. So it wasn't safe in the old days to be an oracle, just so you know. It wasn't safe to be a psychic. It wasn't safe to be a medium. People who did those readings for you sometimes took their life in their hands to give you that reading. So you must have been considered worthy, because that was, first of all, I lost my life several times just because I talked to the gods, and the king was jealous because the king said no one could talk to the gods but me. I also lost my life because I was in spiritual communities and I asked too many questions. Well, I still ask too many questions, but I lost my life because if I didn't, they would have kicked out my family, because my family, you know how it was in those days. If one person in the family is a troublemaker, the whole family has to go. All right, so I am going to leave us with one more thought, one more card for all of us together, because that is my soul speaking, and these are the Sacred Rebel card. I don't know about you, but I am a Sacred Rebel. So LPR, nice to meet you. Thank you for being here, and I love your energy. So I will actually put this card deck down for a minute, and because you actually introduced yourself and changed the frequency, because when you put yourself out there, it changes all the energy. We're going to pull a card for you too, okay? And this card, oh my God, Miracle Krishna. So this is a huge painting, 60 by 60, and Krishna is sitting in a magic carpet and actually waving his miracle wand and sending miracle seeds down to planet Earth. And so this says that I am granting all your wishes. All your wishes are coming true. All your dreams are about to come true. What do you need to do? You need to plant your miracle seeds. So ask Spirit for the miracles that you want. Be specific. I want the miracles of healing. I want the miracles of love. I want the miracles of prosperity. I want the miracles of creativity. I want the miracles of inspiration. And guys, while we're doing that, for this miracle, Krishna, we're going to bounce off of that and say, this is a card for everyone. What miracles are you asking for? This is going to be a good card for us to end tonight's session with. Asking for the miracles of healing, the miracles of love, the miracles of compassion, the miracles of wisdom, the miracles of everlasting life into the higher dimensional frequencies, the miracle of ascension, the miracles of transformation, the miracles of change, the miracles of adaptations. All miracles, every miracle are blessing us now, and so it is. All right, the last bit of wisdom from these urban rebels. What is already with you? You can see that she is holding her life in her hands. Oh, I can show you on this one. What is already with you? Spirit wants you to have. What you are seeking is also seeking you. And that's good for you to know. Of course, it's good for you to know. Why is it good for you to know? Because you came here with a mission. Should you choose to accept it, and once you choose to accept it, all will unfold for the highest good, and you will accomplish that mission. And it's so written. So, guys, we are calling in those miracles. I am so grateful for you in our life. We will be back on air in 2 weeks. And please share this with everyone you know so we can have more people playing the angel way. I love you all. I'm really grateful. Make sure you check out joanofangels.com. That's where you can book a soul awakening session. You can get your free ebook on your soul-filled purpose. Tina put in the chat before how you can stay and work with us on the Live Your Life Purpose, Your Soul-Filled Purpose class. It's really fun. If you think this is fun, that class is really fun. Also, if you like my work, if you like your reading, please put reviews on Instagram, on Facebook, anywhere, comments where you can let other people know how you like our work, or Yelp. We would appreciate that so much. Why? Because a simple review by you gives someone the confidence that I am an angel, that I am good, that it's good to work with me. And they don't know unless they get that referral from you. And so it is. So we appreciate it. We love you. We will see you in 2 weeks on this show again. Thank you for being with us. Bye for now.